Good day, everybody. This is the Ecclesiarch here, back with some more Warpforge. And today we are finally going to be doing a deck on Tervigon. Now, this is something that you guys have been asking forever. And I think I finally got it. I think I finally have something that works for me that I think is just really good. Now, there are, of course, some questionable things here that you guys might not like too much. But without further ado, let's just discuss the deck. Now, the first thing you might notice is the absence of Broodlord. Reason for that being, Tervigon is one of the only two warlords of the Tyranids that does not have an innate ability to use Synapse, unlike, for example, Neurothrope and Swarmlord, so it cannot benefit from the Broodlord as much as the others. So, instead of the Broodlord, I'm actually using High Fleet Leviathan here, which is obviously very good for Tervigon because it naturally synergizes with its ability to create more and more units. So if anybody doesn't know, he's got the Brood Progenitor, and then it can just create the Termagants. And Termagants are very good targets for High Fleet Leviathan because they become extremely cheap to play, and if you use at least one what do we call that again? Overwhelming Swarm, then you are just in a very good spot. Now, the other thing that we have here is the Winged Tyrant. Now, Winged Tyrant, actually, the reason I have this guy is because it's a very good way to play High Fleet Leviathan, because whether you like it or not, High Fleet Leviathan is quite slow, and Winged Tyrant actually allows you to play this card without losing tempo, which is huge. Because once you play this, fighting Tervigon becomes extremely difficult. Obviously, there's Tyranid Prime because of the great synergy with Swarm that it has. There's Hive Chrome because this unit is just extremely powerful. Carnifex, once again, because it's extremely powerful. There's Ravenous Hunter because you do need that finisher, whether you like it or not. Double Overwhelming Swarm, once again, because we are focused on swarming with this deck. And I actually have double Hardened Biology. Now, you might be surprised because on all the other Tyranids, like for example Neurothrope and Swarmlord, I use only one. With this one I use two because Tervigon pretty much always has troops to play because of the ability, so Hardened Biology just becomes that more effective on Tervigon. Obviously there's the Gene Stealers, the Gargoyles, the beautiful 3-drops basically. There's the Neurogaunt. We also do have the Neuroloid because we are still running Hardened Biology as well as the Enhanced Organism. So you do want to have that. Also, you do want to have that for Ravenous Hunter as well. So just a nice include in your deck. We are going to have Encircle the Prey and Predatory Instincts, obviously, because the nice utility. We're going to have one Ripper Swarm and one Hormagaunt just to benefit from the tide of that. And of course, we're going to have Infinite Biomorphologies because it's just that good. Overall, the ability with Tervigon, some people like to use it just as a grot, just generate it and play it during that turn. But I in general think that is not a good idea, because what you do want to do with these guys is you want to gather as many of them as possible in your hand so that you can then play them during Overwhelming Swarm or High Fleet Leviathan or so on. Because if you just generate one of them per turn, ever since the nerf to their tide, it's not as effective as it used to be, so you got to be really careful on how you use that. So we got Leviathan in our hand, and I think we are actually not going to keep it, and we're going to switch one Neuroloid as well. Leviathan is pretty good, but once, as I said, like especially against the Ultramarines, you're really not going to have a chance to play that or on curve, because it can slow you down like immensely. So we're just going to go a little bit more careful here. So we just generate Termagant, nothing too serious. Don't forget that whenever you generate the Termagant, your next troop costs one less. So you definitely need to keep that one in mind. So we're playing against Varro. It's, I guess, better than playing against Calgar. Calgar is very difficult, I think, for everybody, not only for us. So we just generate another Termagant, nothing serious there. Next turn we can drop the Node Beast while also generating a Termagant, and then we have the Carnifex. So we have some nice follow-ups there. However, we will have to attack this, whether we like it or not. So look at this. You first generate because it's going to make it one less. So you can still play your double Node Beast here without a problem. And we definitely need to shoot that. Like, no questions asked there. And this way, this is sitting at 6 health. So he has to also commit another thing to take this out. So if he does not play a troop this turn, well, which he does, I guess, so too bad, but at least we get to play a Carnifex, and that is pretty good. So we do have double Carnifex, which is nice, because this one is most probably gonna get hit by, the hard removal. Now, reason why I did not generate another Gaunt is because my hand is pretty full, so I want to slow down a little bit in that regard. And he plays Lieutenant Calcius, okay. I would say that's a little bit of a desperate move, but sure. Okay, if that is how he wants to do it, then we'll do this. And we'll do this. By desperate, what I mean is he just basically decided to all in over there. So maybe he's just playing an aggro deck. Might be double Lieutenant Calcius even. But now he has to deal with the Carnifex, else it's going to become a big problem. So he needs to be very, very careful on what he's going to do here. Because next turn I have a pretty strong move. Because I got another Carnifex, I got a Gargoyle, I got Gaunts in my hand, so Termagaunts, and I also have Enhanced Organism, which is great. Now, I do understand that Broodlord is really nice for that juicy double Enhanced Organism, but I just don't see Broodlord doing that much for this deck, so that's the reason why I'm not including it. Okay, so he still plays aggro, which makes sense, to be honest. Can't deny. So I guess what we do here is we drop this, we drop the Carnifex again. And let's actually do this. Let's do it like this. So he already wasted his hard removal, which is good. So let's see if he can now deal with a 9 HP Carnifex. If he has another one in his hand, well, then next turn I just start making Gaunts, which is really good. Yeah, he needs to take that out, that's correct. Neuraloid needs to go. Kind of unfortunate for me, obviously, because I really wouldn't want that to happen. That is pretty sad right there. However, it's not the end of the world, to be fair, because I could do this. Then I drop the Gargoyle. Then I drop another Gargoyle. We phase bash into this because we can't leave that alive. We shoot this. And you know what? Let's make it invisible. Because this 6 ranged attack is gonna be a big deal. So we're actually gonna get a chance to start making, like, dropping our Gaunts now. Which is great, because every turn we make a very big Termagant, so that's a big deal. Okay. Alright, Scryer's Gaze, sure. Let's see what he's up to. Primaris, okay. Another Primaris, okay. The Firstborn, sure. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we actually can pull a lethal here. This is gonna be 12. Nope, no lethal, but that is fine. Because what we can do now is we can start dropping these guys. And you know what's even better, actually? I think we can do it this way. We could actually melee attack it and melee attack it with the Warlord. That was a mistake on my part. I should have meleeed and meleeed with my Warlord. I should not have sacrificed that over there. That was stupid, but it's okay. Now, even if he takes this out, I can generate the same type of units every single turn. So that's what makes Tervigon, like, very powerful in this stage of the game, because she can, like, keep making these Termagants, like, infinitely, so it's very scary. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, no, 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 my friend. You don't shield that. You need to shield yourself there. Absolutely, you need to shield yourself there. Though I guess it wouldn't help because I could make this become even bigger. So I guess that was actually the correct play, because in case I didn't have the Ravenous. But then again, I'm not sure. Maybe it was better to shield himself. Anyway, GG, my friend. GG. And let's go for game number 2. So that stage of the game, the late game, is already very, very beneficial for Tervigon, because you can just keep making these monsters basically. So that's a very big deal. That's probably the reason why it kind of got nerfed, because towards the late game it was almost impossible to compete with this character, because it used to drop an 8 health Termagant from one brood. Now it's a 6 health one, so it's more manageable for most warlords, but still a hell to deal with, man. So now it's Emotech. That's pretty interesting, honestly, because Emotech is usually not that good against Tyranids. So we'll just see how well we can perform here. Infinite biomorphologies in our hand is always like the perfect thing. So we're gonna have a little bit of a slow start here. But that is absolutely fine. So what we want to do is, first of all, we want to do this, then we pass. Next turn, we make another Termagant and use the biomorphologies, and after that, we already have an extremely powerful turn. The best outcome for us is if we get stealth. Because if we do get stealth here, it's gonna be very dangerous. So Triac Praetorian, we don't care too much about that guy. Oh, it also gave Gargoyle, nice. So we create this. We use the biomorphologies and we get stealth, which is which is a big deal, man. Which is a big deal. I don't attack it because if you can't take out the remnant, it's sometimes better to just hold off, because it can end up resurrecting, and is a big deal. Okay, so I think the best thing we got here is to do this. Then we drop a Termagant here, the one that has stealth, and we just make it grow a little bit. Honestly, I could make it a 6. I could make it a 6. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, yeah. And you guys will see why I'm not gonna do that. There is a small reason for it. Oh, this is gonna get pretty hard for our boy here. He's making a strong board. No doubt there. But despite that, this is the non-stealth one, right? This is how we're gonna approach this situation. So we're gonna shoot this. Gonna do this, and we'll make this invisible. So we're gonna slowly build a very, very scary thing. Gets another Triac Praetorian out, apparently. I'm not too scared of that. He should go all in here, honestly. He needs to go aggressive, because if he can't finish the game, it's not gonna be good for him. Yeah, that's the correct way to play. However, wait, let me now think about this for a little bit. I'm definitely dropping this. Then we are definitely gonna use this into this. Is that a mistake? I think that's a bit of a mistake. Because I don't get to use hardened biology that way, right? Yikes. Yeah, that's a bit of a misplay there. You know what? That's actually quite fine. What we will do, however, is we will do this in that case. So we will multiply it this way. We're gonna smash into this. We'll do this. We'll do this. Let's also do this. Wait. And we're gonna do this. Okay. That was a bit of a messed up play. I could not calculate my energy correctly, so my hardened biology play kind of got scrapped there. What I should have done, but then again, we cleared the whole board, so it's still not bad. Honestly speaking, it's not bad, yeah. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay. Let's see if we can still... Okay, that's perfect. That is actually perfect. In this situation, I think what we do want to do is we want to generate one of these bad boys. We'll drop the stealthed one. And then we definitely do the hardened biology. And actually, let's do it like this. This should create some big problems for the guy. Couple of messed up plays for sure. I'm still getting used to how to play Tervigon, but if we can pull it off, then we can pull it off. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Let me just generate this real quick. Get another one out here. Then shoot this. That I'm sure is getting hit by removal, but what I can do is I can make node beasts. Yeah, let's make double node beasts. And let's actually bash him up. Okay, that's good. There goes his first hard removal. So this is going to be now an example of why this can become a problem for him. So take a look. He already used one hard removal, and what that leaves me with is an option to just keep making more and more gaunts, and that is big. So look at this. We're gonna first do one of these guys, then another one of these guys, then we can also drop a Carnifex, and we'll just bash him in. Sometimes you guys really don't want to go tall with this. From my side, it was a mistake because I didn't consider there were 4 units there. But going tall, going wide isn't bad often because there's so much more for your opponent to deal with that way. So it's a big deal. Ooh. Oh, okay. No vulnerability. That's fine. Okay, we got 10 damage. If we get Ravenous, then he's done. Well, we did not get Ravenous, but once again, that is absolutely fine. Let me just quickly do this. Still not gonna be using the thingy. Let's do it like this. All right. That's a lot of armor on the board. Once again, very hard for him to clear. We're not that much afraid of Tomb World because he hasn't played anything too serious. Necron Lord, sure, that's great, but no Scorpec Destroyers, so it's totally fine for me. And all he can really do is that, and it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Now, let me take a look what we have here. Yeah, he's done. GG. GG. More misplays than I would have liked, but nevertheless, still came out pretty okay. What matters is we learn from them, boys. Okay, another Emotech. Still gonna swap the Ravenous Hunter. Now, Ripper Swarm is interesting, to say the least. Together with Tyranid Prime, those things can become nasty. Now, I could instantly jump into the Tyranid Prime, but the problem with that being he could still take it out with his unit, the flanker, so yeah, we don't really want to do that. We'll just generate a Tervigon here, quietly. Nothing too serious. We'll keep Digestion Pool for high... See what I mean? I was right. I was absolutely right there. Actually, let's use it to take it out, yeah, and let's not keep this on the board. It's annoying to have that. Next turn, we have a very serious one with Hive Crone, so whatever he plays is gonna get taken out, and this is gonna buy us the turns that we need. If he... Okay, so he doesn't have anything, that's perfect. I don't mind that one bit. In that case, we do this. And we just drop the Prime. If for some reason the Prime survives, he's in trouble. Because there's gonna be a very deadly Ripper Swarm. What? That's anticlimactic, isn't it? Really? Ah, thank God. I have a chance to play Ripper Swarms after Tyranid Prime. Wouldn't want to waste that chance ever. Okay. In this specific situation, we're gonna do this into quadruple Ripper Swarm. But the question is, should it be quadruple Ripper Swarm though? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I don't think there's gonna be like a better time to use that. What we could actually do is we could go a little wide with this, but nah. You know what? Yeah, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it like that. Okay, plays Immortal Pride. Immortal Pride is something that we don't care about, like, to the least. It's really not a huge issue for us. But this is what I'm thinking now. Oh my god. What's up with the guy's internet? Okay, thank you. Most probably, it's better to do it this way because I'm gonna need some HP. Because he was a little too far ahead, so just to equalize it a little bit. I could have buffed the Ripper Swarm, but I don't think so. So this is going to be methodical. Yep, absolutely. And once again, that is pretty good for me, honestly. That is pretty good for me. Because as soon as he uses a methodical destruction, what happens is I keep summoning these guys, so yeah. We're gonna keep making more. We're gonna keep making more every turn. He does have his Scorpack destroyers though, which is very nasty. Oh, he uses a stun. That's pretty interesting. I did not expect a stun there. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, my man. Alright. Stun it is then. Just do it like this then. Maybe do this. Make it a little bit bigger. Make him want to waste another methodical. So either Scorpack, methodical, or the Doom Scythe. There's the Scorpack destroyer. Oh, that's a stupid way to do it. I don't know. Oh no, he wasn't planned nest. Sorry, pardon me. Pardon me. I got it wrong. In that case, let us do this. Then let us drop this bad boy. Should have played Brood Progenitor first, I guess, but it's not maybe the best idea right now because our hand is gonna get overloaded very soon because of the whole late game thing. But we do have a 999 on the board, so yeah, scary as hell. Double Lich Guard. Okay, alright. I guess I know what you're trying to do there. Guess I understand your reasoning there. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it like this. I think the second... okay, so he gives up. Nice. Second methodical was due, I think, but oh well. Let's go for game number 4. Well, we're smacking Emotechs, which is really good, I guess, guys, because I think Emotech is a pain for everybody, mostly. So, being able to square up with Emotech, I think, puts a Warlord in a good position. So, let's see what the Tervigon can do against Gazghkull Mag-Uruk Thraka. Well, Gazghkull is a bit of an issue, honestly, but funny enough, it's less of an issue for Tervigon compared to other Tyranid warlords. Because other Tyranid warlords run out of resources against Gazghkull, while you can keep generating your Termagants, so yeah. Orcs in general, you guys probably know, are not considered to be like the best matchup for the Tyranids, but nevertheless, as I said, Tervigon has a better time against the Orcs. I just wish he wasn't face bashing, but I guess he knows that he's supposed to do that. He's supposed to do that because he needs to push aggro. If he doesn't push aggro, he's in trouble. Yikes. So he's got Grot, so he's playing Yeah, he's playing the monkey build, most probably, which is not good for me, to be honest, but we'll see what we can do. Let me just do this. Let me then just drop a Carnifex. So, he could always no mocking about the Carnifex, but honestly speaking, getting one no mocking about out of this guy so early would be good. It would be a very good thing to possibly do that. Yeah, there it is. There it is. As I said, that's pretty good. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna generate this bad boy right here. We're gonna drop it. And I think we're gonna drop another one, right? Yeah. I don't want to invisible it just yet, because if I invisible it, he can just drop Scorch Assault, and it would be a big waste of 2 cards. Let's just take it slow. Right now, he needs 1 more damage to deal with this, so he'll use another thing. Even if he uses his Warlord power, I'm totally fine with that, because then I can play another Carnifex. And slowly, he's gonna run out of resources. He gets 4 hard removal in total. Rapacious Hunter has to stay for a Rock Invasion. There's no other way. Unless I'm forced to, I'm gonna try not to do it. Oh, he's already playing that. Okay. This is actually pretty interesting. This is actually very interesting, because in this case, I'm actually not against making this invisible. Let's see if you also have the Scorcha. You really need that Scorch Assault right now. Yep, there it is. I was right to assume that. Okay, still going face. That's correct. So we're gonna make another one, obviously, and we're gonna drop a Carnifex. There you go. So no mocking about Scorch Assault. 2 of those things were used. Let's see what else he can do. Greatest War Boss, that's okay. Grizzled Scarboy, also fine. Very well. I guess I kinda understand what this guy is gonna try to do here. But despite that, I'm still gonna be playing my Termagants. He's gonna Will of Gork. Most probably. Is he? Yes. There's 1 Will of Gork. Okay. My answer to the Will of Gork. This would actually be pretty funny to use. And I'm gonna use it. Let's see if he's holding another hard removal in his hand. This is a 12-12 on its own, so if he has a hard removal, he's gotta do it. I don't think he can deal 12 damage for 9 energy otherwise. I don't think it's physically possible for him. No mocking about again. Okay, that's 3 of his hard removal gone. Okay, brother. Okay. In that case... what do you have for this? Do you still have an answer? He's got one more Will of Gork. No, the Iron Gob is the next play. With proper killy. That is probably the... What? Do I go for more gaunts? Let's see. Let's see if he's got another Will of Gork in his hands. So he has 4 cards. He already used 3 hard removal. What are the chances of him having a 4? And double Grizzled Scarboy. I guess low. So we'll take a look and we'll see. Nope, no Will of Gork for you, my friend. I think this is actually the moment when I consider Ravenous. What is wrong with this dude? Is he just going face? I mean, sure. What now, my friend? What now? I think he's severely underestimating the Termagants. Like, why is he just... why he just keeps going face? I don't get it. You know, I actually have a very funny answer to that. I think you guys get what the answer is, right? It's actually pretty funny. One, two, three. And might as well make this grow. Okay, where's your second Will of Gork? Show it to us. Show us the second Will of Gork. There it is. There's his final trump card. Well, I mean, he still has the what's it called? Rock Invasion. But I think it's not gonna be that much of a deal. Oh my god, look at this. Aggro Gazghkull, huh? Okay, bro. Let's do it like this. Let me just empty my hand at this point. Guess that's the play. Okay, he used Prop Achilles, he used the Jet Bike, he used all 4 of his hard removal, so let's see if he can deal with me now. Hides of Muscle. Okay. What now? Iron Gob again. Actually, that Iron Gob is a very smart play. because he stops Ravenous Hunter lethal there. So yeah, it's not the ideal situation for me, but it's doable, I guess. Let me actually see what we got here. This will be 12, which is 10. This will be 7, 8, 9. Do I have lethal here? Yeah, I do. I do have lethal. Scary game. Scary game, not gonna lie. As always, pretty difficult to fight Gaz when playing the Tyranids, but nevertheless, as I said, Tervigon has the best time against the Gazghkull because of the ability to kind of go over their like hard removal. Okay, this is interesting. I'm actually gonna dodge hardened biology here or not. I'm not. I'm actually no, I'm not. We got a mirror. This is interesting. I don't like mirrors because they usually are very luck dependent. We do have a pretty good board. Now he's doing something that's not smart. I don't think this is the way to do it. I think a lot of people are confused when they think that this should just be used as a little grot. I don't think that is the way to go. Because you really want to gather a couple of Termagants in your hand at least. Because this is just extra 1 damage. Like, what are you doing with that, right? You're not doing much. But if he wants to play a more aggro style, well, be my guest. I think we have a pretty nice play actually here. We're gonna generate this. Then we're gonna do this. We are gonna do the stealth. And surprisingly enough, we're gonna drop the Gene Stealer. We are gonna drop the Gene Stealer here. The stealth is for the Termagants, for future reference, basically. But the Gene Stealer is just good to keep the tempo going. Don't tell me you got hardened biology before me. Nope. Nope. That's good. That's good. That was another bad move. He's making a lot of mistakes here. I'll tell you why that was a bad move, guys. Look at this. So, what I can do now is I'll generate another one of these guys. I'll drop this. I'll take this out. Also take this out. And I can also stealth it now. So, the problem with that was if he hadn't attacked there, I would have been forced to attack with both of these to take it out. And the Spore would stay. It could have hit the Gene Stealer. So, yeah, I think he messed up there. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You tell me. So now he's making the Termagants. You know what the big problem here is? Like, these Gene Stealers are slowly gonna start becoming a major issue. Like, a major one. Aha, Gargoyle. Okay, fair enough. That was the answer. That was the answer to the situation. Nevertheless, what we're gonna do is, this is the stealthy one, right? Yeah. We're gonna drop this, then drop another, then drop another. I'm not playing Neuraloid. The reason for that is it does have stealth, but he could always do the Ravenous Hunter there, which would be catastrophic. So yeah, we don't really want to do that. What we want to do is next turn we want to combo it with Hardened Biology, and that could be very nice. Okay, he's making his brood. Oh, now he has it, right? Yeah, that's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty. Nevertheless, I, however, do have an answer to that. What I'm gonna do, actually, here, is we play one. We play one of these guys. We'll drop the Neuraloid. Play another one? Yeah, we play another one. We do our own Hardened Biology and we take this out. He could win here though if he has Ravenous Hunter. If he doesn't have it, we can come back. If he's thinking so much, it should mean that he doesn't have lethal. Screamer Killer. Interesting. Very interesting. With flank, okay. Is that even enough to kill it? What? Okay, so he wants to go aggro. That actually makes a lot of sense, to be fair, because he needs to win the game now. Because if he doesn't win now, he's gonna have some serious issues. But the problem that he has currently is that I think he's not gonna win. Because this is what I'm gonna do. I'll drop this. Then I'll drop this. Then I'll play this. Into this. Into this. Into this. Into this. Okay? Now the board is mine. Death Leaper on Tervigon. Am I seriously gonna lose to a Death Leaper? I am seriously gonna lose to a freaking Death Leaper for some reason. Ah, come on, man. That's sad. If I had another Overwhelming Swarm... okay, so if I play Overwhelming Swarm, I can play 6 of them, right? That is pretty upsetting. Wait, I think I have lethal. Oh god, that would have been so upsetting if I had lost to a friggin' Death Leaper. Thank God we got it. That would have been, I would have been very salty, to be fair. Okay, GG. GG. Okay, so how did we do? Let's do a little check on it. So we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before that, I also played a couple of games. And one was against Shadowsun, Kalgar, and Erika. So yeah, I think Tervigon is actually doing quite well right now. And yeah, give it a shot, guys. You always wanted a Tervigon deck presented on this channel, so here it is. Give it a shot and leave a comment and tell me what you think. Ecclesiarch out.